Gonna find it at Goodwill today?
I have no idea.
What you gonna be looking for?
I have no idea. Probably Nerf guns.
Alright, let's go see what we can find. Walked right in the store and first thing you picked up. Man. So Carter found the very first thing he picked up was what he was looking for. Okay, so in today's video we are doing a little thrift haul and I'm going to show you what we did with it. And this store was crowded today, but we did find some cool stuff. This I did buy because we do use a lot of propane. I wasn't sure if it would fit our tanks, but for $1.99 I just went ahead and got it for extra to have here at the house. Now, is this a chia frog? It was really strange. I didn't get it, but after I looked at the video, I thought, that might have been a chia frog. I wished I would have got that picture too, because I had a friend that wants me to find her one like that, and I didn't think about it till later. See that lamp back there? I think I'm going to go back today and see if it's still there, because there's two, and I've got an idea for a project later on I might do with that for the spring. But see those two lamps in the back? Yeah, that one. We did get those. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with them in this video. See those two chairs? I spotted those two chairs, trying to get around to them. Had to cut through here with people in the way. But then I got distracted by these. I did like those chairs, but I just don't have time for a project that big right now. So I finally get around to these chairs. And the reason I like these chairs is because they are very sturdy and any size person could sit in that chair. We're going to have another project coming up on those chairs. Okay, let's get started on these lamps. They are wood. I don't think they're old. Well, I don't know. Look at that drop cord. They might be. But anyway, surely they're not valuable, so we're going to do another project with them. First thing we're going to do is disable or dismantle them, take all the hardware, the harps, the light fixture part, get all that out. Got Russell helping me today, and I was trying to be Christmassy with my Christmas sweater on, but I don't think I can fool anybody. It's hot out there. Russell's got his t-shirt on. Oh, we do get cold days here in South Carolina, but there are not a lot of them. the screws on that bottom were a little rusty, but we got them off. We just had to take our time. And I noticed my editor did not speed this up. This is in real time, so this is actually how long it took to do that, which was not very long and not very hard. If you find some lamps like this, you can do it. All we had was a wire cutter and a pair of pliers. And we just cut those cords off because I don't like to reuse electrical stuff like that. It's not real expensive to replace it if I need to use it again, so I just cut it. Now I will keep those harps over there because I do use those when I find a lamp that's missing one. But any of that electrical will go in the trash. Now these are weights. I don't know if you know these are in lamps or not, but they keep the lamps from tilting over and gives them some weight. And some of the older lamps have the cast iron weights in them. This is like a little plastic disc. It's probably got concrete in it, I would imagine. Now that little piece I'm taking off there, I'll use that again also. Now our original plan was to cut one down to have two sizes. That's why we had the chop saw out there. But we changed our mind and decided not to do that. And we decided we would keep the metal piece on the bottom. We're just kind of assessing how we want to do that. Of course, Russell's going to start cleaning up. That's always his job on the DIY. He goes and gets what we need and then he puts it back up. That's the warehouse man in him. That was his career. He was a warehouse man. Alright, let's give this a little sand on the top so the glue will stick. Give it a little tooth for that glue. And Russell's going to clean the metal pieces that we're going to glue to the bottom. And we got to get the stickers off. So we want to get those stickers off and clean that glue, because that glue will show up underneath your paint. This is a bread warmer. I got a whole box of these at a thrift store one time, and I've just been using them for crafts through the year. They're terracotta. And I think you just like pop it in your microwave maybe, or in your oven and get it hot, and then you put it in your basket with your bread. But I use them for all kinds of projects where I need a little thin round piece for a craft. So we're just gonna, oh Russell, that goes on the bottom. Okay, we're gonna glue that terracotta piece on the top and then glue that middle piece on the bottom. We're going to give them a spray paint first. We're just making sure they fit right now. And waiting on the glue to get hot in the glue gun. Now this is the 2X Rust-Oleum, my favorite paint. I love the 2X. There's a lot in that can and you don't have to do a lot of coats. I am going to put 2 coats on these because underneath there was some shades in the metal and I don't want that to show through. So I'm going to put a light coat on it and put a second coat. And I'm not going to put any on the top there because that's where we're going to be putting glue. Alright, let's give these a coat. And we're doing them gold for Christmas. But if we want to use these in the spring or in the fall of next year, just get another can of paint and repaint them. And if you want that wood color to come back, just get some sandpaper and sand the paint off, and there you go, you got the wood back. It's not a commitment here, it's just paint and sandpaper. No commitment. So I'm showing you on the top there where I'm not going to spray up there. I'm not going to spray there. And it only takes a few minutes for this paint to dry. That paint will be dry in just a few minutes and we'll be ready to go. Ready to finish that project up for that part of it. Now if I were going to put these outside, I think I would put that weight back into the bottom of it to keep the wind from knocking it over. But these are going to go inside, so I'm not going to use the weights on them. And if you were going to put them like on a mantelpiece and you didn't need them that tall and you had a chop saw, you could easily cut these in half because you can follow the lines. See the lines where it was turned? You could easily follow that with your chop saw. Okay, Russell had to leave for a minute, so we got a tag team here. Here comes the grandbaby. He's spray painting that terracotta and it's just drinking it up. Now he's going to help me hot glue it. And we got the right obi there, and I have to tell him to be really careful with that hot glue gun because it gets, that's the hottest glue gun I've ever seen. Normally I use the other little plug-in glue gun when he's helping me because I really don't want him to get that glue on him, so he's being real careful. Well, he was. Now he's playing with it. That's the boy, I guess. Okay. what happened was it ran out of glue, so I had to peel the other glue off and start over. Now my grandbaby's got his own, him and his dad have a YouTube channel called Peace and Quiet. And it's videos of them putting puzzles together and my grandson putting Legos together. And if you have some little kids that like to watch that type of video of other kids putting Legos together, check that video out. It's called Peace and Quiet. Or if you like to watch people putting puzzles together, it's pretty good. He does it in fast time, so it goes real fast. And it's fun to watch. Alright. There he goes playing with the glue gun. I'm going to have to get him. Okay, now you can use the glue gun, grandbaby. Let's glue these terracotta rings on. Saw some little places that needed a touch up. Don't you just love getting that gold spray paint on your fingernails? It's so fancy. Uh-oh, Russell's back. Tag teaming off to Grandpa. Look at that paint on that bubble wrap. What kind of craft can we do with that? That's pretty, isn't it? Okay, here's how we're going to stage them. We're going to do a craft with these two trees. And these are at the Dollar Tree now, this is the $5 tree. Okay, these bottoms on this particular one, they screw off. And if I had not glued that terracotta part on the top, I was thinking, you know, we would have a candle or something like that on it. I could have just stuck those right into that space where we pulled out the electricals. That round hole, we could have just put it right in there. But I didn't want to take the terracotta off because we might use that for something else later. I'm trying to get out of the way so my mama can get through. I'm at her house doing this part. And I'd like to know, too, your opinion. We did this one in real time. Normally we go speed it up, you know, because a lot of people like the videos that are faster, so it doesn't take as long to watch it. But I'd like to know if you like the real time video, because we are working on one now for Thanksgiving Day. And it's going to be a long video for Thanksgiving Day. And that's what we're working on now, so I'm just curious if you would enjoy watching the videos in real time. Now, those trees are pretty skimpy. Wish the skimpy trees are in fashion this year, but I wanted this one to be a little fuller, so I put two together. All you do is flatten one side, start at the top because you want the top to be match. The bottom you could do something with if it doesn't match. And then just grab a couple at, you know, here and there and twist them together and you'll have a fuller tree. Well, that's just pretty. Pretty and simple. They already have these trees out at the Dollar Trees around in our area, but it's in the $5 section. Now these are little baskets with styrofoam in them that Mom picked up at a thrift store. Place it in the center. Do you see that black hose there? That's what I'm using for my tripod. It's my mom's steamer that she steams her clothes with. You have to be creative when you're a creative person. Oh, ain't that pretty? We're just going to need to put a pretty bow on it. Let's find some bow. Find a ribbon. And Mom gave me this. She's going with red and gold for all her decorations for Christmas this year. So let's do a simple bow. One loop, a twist. Pull the tail down. Another loop and a twist. And a pinch. Repeat. You want to twist it if it's one-sided ribbon. See that design's only on one side. The last loop is going to give me the last tail, and I've got it in an X. If you get the ribbon with wire in it, it's much easier to make a bow. Little pipe cleaner. I don't know where we got these little tiny pipe cleaners from, but I think they're the type you really use to clean a pipe with. Give it another twist. And I'm not going to worry about covering up the pipe cleaner because I have wire ribbon here and I can fluff it inward and it'll cover that up. You won't see it. But you can take another piece of ribbon and tie it in the middle to cover up your pipe cleaner if you don't want it to show. Alright, so we're going to take one of those branches and just secure it on there with that branch. Just go right around where the pipe cleaner is and tie it in. And see, and you can, once you fluff it, you can hide the mechanics of how you put it on there. Alright, are we going to dovetail the ends? Yes, we are. Fold and snip. That's it for that. Now let's get this floor clean. Now Mom had already made that swag for that door, and I believe she did that with Christmas tree branches. Put poinsettias in there, those gold bells. She's using a lot of gold bells this year. And this is the Christmas rug she wants at the door. So put that there. I may put that other rug back under it. I wanted to show you these. These are the little things that you use on your picnic table. She keeps them on her shears to keep them from moving around. And there you go. Simple project. Anybody could do this project. You don't need very many tools. I'm showing you how we got the ribbon on that swag to match the two trees on either side. And if you didn't want to use those baskets, just use the hole that's already in the lamp and put the tree directly into that hole and put your ribbon there. Or maybe this might be too high for your application. You can make it shorter by doing that. Well, I just love it. I think it's pretty. What do y'all think? Thank you for joining in with us. If you like this video, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and be on the lookout for our Thanksgiving video. It is going to be fun. Have a good evening. We'll see you next time.